wake up in the middle of the night, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., and no matter how hard you try, sleep doesn't return. Many dismiss it as coincidence, as restlessness, or as some random disruption in the sleep cycle. But what if this quiet moment in the stillness of the night is not random at all? What if it is a deliberate, divine invitation to reconnect with your soul and with Allah? These hours are sacred, a time when the world is asleep, distractions are gone, and your heart is most receptive. It is in these moments that Allah reaches out to remind you of His presence. When everything is silent, when the noise of daily life fades away, your soul has the space to truly listen. These moments awaken your awareness. Your heart becomes a vessel ready to receive guidance, to pour out your gratitude, to seek forgiveness, and to reflect on the direction of your life. Waking up in these hours is also a reminder that Allah's timing is perfect. Perhaps your life has felt overwhelming, chaotic, or uncertain. Perhaps you've been waiting for clarity, for a breakthrough, for a sign that your prayers are heard. These early morning awakenings are gentle reminders that even when you feel lost, He is awake with you. He is calling you to pause, to reflect, and to realign your intentions. This is also a time for spiritual empowerment. In the stillness, your prayers are answered in ways that are different from the noisy, busy hours of the day. There is a purity in your devotion, an intimacy with your Creator that cannot be found elsewhere. It is a time to release your worries, to surrender control, and to trust that what is meant for you will come in the right way at the right time. So the next time you find yourself awake in the quiet of the night, do not fight it. Do not feel frustrated or restless. Instead, embrace it. Speak to Allah, reflect on your life, and let your heart open to His guidance. These moments are precious, sacred, and transformative. They are a reminder that even in the darkness, you are never alone. And in your willingness to awaken and connect, your life begins to change in ways you may not yet imagine. Have you ever found yourself awake in the middle of the night, long before the sun rises, lying in your bed with your thoughts racing, your heart restless, and the world outside still and silent? Many dismiss this as just insomnia or stress, something to ignore or overcome. But there is a profound reason behind these quiet awakenings, especially between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. This time, often called the hour of stillness, is a divine invitation, a subtle whisper from Allah, calling you to pause and reflect on your life, your choices, and your deepest intentions. During the day, life is full of noise, phone notifications, endless tasks, conversations, responsibilities, and distractions that pull your mind in 100 directions. In the middle of all this chaos, it is easy to lose touch with your soul, to forget the purpose behind your actions, and to drift through life without truly checking in with yourself or your Creator. But in these quiet hours, when the world has hushed and darkness surrounds you, the veil between your soul and Allah becomes thinner. It is in the sacred stillness that reflection becomes possible. Your heart, free from distractions, can speak, and your mind, uncluttered, can listen. These awakenings are not random. They are intentional moments designed to help you reconnect, to make you aware of the path you are on, and to guide you toward what truly matters. Perhaps you have been living on autopilot, moving from task to task, from worry to worry, never stopping to assess whether your actions align with your values or your purpose. In these moments, Allah gives you a chance to pause, to ask yourself the difficult questions. Am I living the life I was meant to live? Are my intentions pure? Am I moving closer to my goals and my faith, or am I drifting further away? It is also a time to examine the state of your heart. Often, we carry hidden emotions, regret, anger, fear, guilt that weigh us down without us even realizing it. These hours are like a gentle spotlight shining on those feelings, inviting you to confront them, to acknowledge them, and to release them through prayer, reflection, or silent conversation with Allah. It is in this process that clarity begins to emerge. You start to see patterns, recognize truths, and understand areas in your life that need realignment. Waking up at this hour is not a punishment or a random disturbance. It is a sacred opportunity. It is Allah's way of saying, I am here. Take this time to pause. Reconnect with me. Reconnect with yourself. Let us set your heart and your intentions right before the day begins. It is a reminder that amidst the busyness and confusion of life, moments of divine clarity are always available if you are willing to awaken and receive them. There is a unique tranquility that comes with the early hours of the morning between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. The world is enveloped in silence, the streets are empty, and even the mind, normally busy with thoughts and worries, slows down. It is during this sacred stillness that a door opens to a profound spiritual connection, a time when the distractions of life fade away, leaving room for your soul to breathe and your heart to speak. This period is a precious opportunity, a divine gift to turn inward and connect with Allah in a way that is often impossible during the chaos of the day. When we are awake in these quiet hours, our senses are sharper, our hearts are more open, and our minds are uncluttered. The absence of noise allows us to experience a clarity that is hard to find elsewhere. The mind, usually consumed with tasks, obligations, and worldly concerns, now has the space to focus solely on what truly matters, the bond between you and your Creator. It is a time when prayer becomes more heartfelt, when gratitude flows more naturally, and when supplications are whispered with sincerity. This is the time when your devotion is pure, when your intentions are genuine, and when your soul feels seen and heard. The stillness of these hours is not merely the absence of sound, it is the presence of divine attention. In the quiet, every thought, every feeling, every intention is magnified. You are more aware of your weaknesses, your fears, and your desires, but also of your strengths, your blessings, and your potential. Allah uses these moments to draw you closer, to remind you that He is always present, even when life feels overwhelming. This connection is intimate, personal, and transformative. It is a chance to pour out your heart, to release burdens, and to seek guidance without the interruptions and judgments of the outside world. Moreover, the early morning is a time when spiritual energy is at its peak. The soul is most receptive, and prayers uttered during these hours carry a unique power and sincerity. It is no coincidence that many prophets and righteous individuals sought solitude in the night, using these hours for reflection, worship, and contemplation. By waking up during this sacred time, you are participating in a tradition of devotion that strengthens faith, nurtures inner peace, and deepens your connection with Allah. In this quiet solitude, you are reminded that life is not solely about external achievements or material gains. It is about nurturing the spirit, aligning your actions with purpose, and maintaining a heart that is aware, humble, and grateful. The early hours give you the space to do this, to reconnect with your essence, and to find a sense of clarity and calm that can guide you throughout the day. It is a time when the soul whispers truths that are often drowned out during waking hours, and when your heart can experience the profound comfort of divine presence. In the quiet hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., when the world is asleep and the mind is uncluttered, something extraordinary happens. Your heart becomes more open, your thoughts more focused, and your soul more receptive. These hours are a unique window in which clarity and guidance can flow in ways that are often impossible during the distractions of the day. When we are awake in this sacred time, Allah grants us the opportunity to see beyond the confusion, the stress, and the noise of life, allowing insights and answers to arise naturally from within. It is a time when the veil between our conscious mind and divine wisdom becomes thinner, and the guidance we seek is closer than we imagine. During the day, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, lost, or uncertain. Problems seem bigger, choices feel heavier, and fears can cloud judgment. But in these early hours, the mind is quiet enough to hear the subtle whispers of wisdom, to notice patterns in our lives, and to recognize solutions that were hidden by the chaos of everyday life. It is as if the soul is given a moment to breathe, to step back from the relentless pace of living, and to reassess the path forward. When you wake in these hours, it is not just a chance to pray, it is an invitation to truly listen, to pay attention to the lessons that life is offering, and to align your actions with a higher purpose. This time is also deeply empowering because it allows you to confront your fears and doubts without interference. Often, uncertainty holds us back, keeps us stagnant, and makes decisions seem impossible. But in the stillness of the early morning, you can face these fears directly. Your thoughts are clearer, your heart is calmer, and your connection with Allah reminds you that you are not alone in your struggles. The clarity that emerges in these hours can illuminate solutions, inspire creativity, and help you see the bigger picture that was previously hidden by distractions and worries. Even beyond the practical guidance, these hours bring a profound spiritual insight. You begin to understand that nothing in your life is random, and that every challenge, every delay, and every opportunity carries meaning. The clarity you receive is not only about specific problems or decisions, it is about your overall path, your purpose, and the alignment of your life with divine wisdom. By embracing these hours, you allow your heart to receive this guidance fully, to internalize it, and to act upon it with confidence and faith. Ultimately, waking up during these early hours is a divine reminder that clarity and guidance are always within reach if you are willing to pause, reflect, and open your heart. These moments are precious because they remind you that your soul has a voice, that your mind can perceive truth, and that Allah's guidance is always available to those who seek it sincerely. By embracing this sacred time, you give yourself the opportunity to see your life through the lens of wisdom, to recognize the right choices, and to walk your path with conviction and purpose. Consistency and discipline are often spoken about in the context of success and personal growth, but their true value becomes profoundly clear during the quiet hours of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Waking up during these early hours is not just a chance to pray or reflect. It is also an exercise in training the soul, the mind, and the body to align with purpose and perseverance. When you rise while the world sleeps, you are practicing discipline on the most personal level, demonstrating commitment to your own growth and to your connection with Allah. This quiet practice becomes a foundation for the way you approach every challenge in life. Life can be overwhelming, filled with distractions, temptations, and responsibilities that pull you in multiple directions. It is easy to lose focus or abandon important practices when motivation fades or obstacles appear. But discipline is what separates those who achieve lasting change from those who drift aimlessly through life. Rising in the early hours requires more than just the physical act of leaving your bed. It is a conscious decision to prioritize what truly matters over comfort,